Hi, welcome to an Inventor 2020 video tutorial. I want to do the grill exercise with the same method as I used in the other programs, now in Inventor. I'm aware that there's a much easier solution by using the grill feature. But let's have fun with Inventor. So let's start with a sketch on the XY plane. Let's use a circle. Diameter should be 600. Align those 2 points and add a dimension, and this should be 100. Now let's draw a line like that. Make them both for construction only. Trim. Align those points horizontal so it's symmetric, and add an angle which could be 80 degrees. Finish that sketch. And let's make a surface revolve, and the axis should be the x-axis, so go here and select the x-axis. I want it to be symmetric and I want to go for 35 degrees or 70 degrees, and OK. I will need another rotation axis, so I will just make those visible. And I need a sketch on this plane. So go for a sketch. I need a line which goes like this, and distance should be 100. And of course, no, that's the fat one, and maybe add a dimension here, maybe 200. Finish that sketch. Let's hide those planes and the axis. And hide the dimensions. Okay, I could put an axis right there on this line, so it's easier to work with. Okay, now I need two sketches on the XZ plane. First one should be a line like this, and use the midpoint. Make it coincident to the origin, add a dimension, and this could be 360 for example. Finish that sketch. Now let's add another sketch on the same plane, another line like that, align midpoint and origin and give it a dimension, and this might be 180. Finish that sketch. Now two extrudes, surface extrudes, not with this one but with that one in that direction. Make it 300. Okay. And another one with that, and confirm. I will need one offset with 2, one with 3, and one with 2 in that direction, so I might do them first. Let's rename those so it's easier to find. Sorry. not able to rename it, really. Have to go to the properties. Okay, and call this extrude 1. And this extrude 2. And that's the revolve. And I want to make an offset surface, so check thicken offset. Yeah, here we go. Quilt, I want to select this surface, and it should be 2 millimeter. Let's take a look. It's very hard to tell. I think that's the upper one, so I will go for 20. It's visible. So that would be, output should be a face in that direction. So it's down, so it's up. I want to go for 2 millimeter and call this one the 2 plus. That's plus 2. Then let's do another one. Another thicken offset with the revolve surface. That would be this one. Okay, and I want to go down 2 millimeter. That's this direction. Apply, and another one. Okay, that's really odd. So go for thicken, go for surface, select that one, this direction, apply, and another one from the revolve, but this time -3, which means 3 millimeter offset, and okay. So let's check those surfaces. This would be -2. And that one would be -3. Of course, I could have done it this way in all the programs, apart from AutoCAD. Now let's maybe hide those 3 surfaces, at least for the moment. Then I want to thicken that one and this one. So go for thicken. And I want it to be symmetric, and I want it to be 0.5 in both directions, and the output should be a body as solid. So select this surface, apply, and make a new body. Make sure it's a new body with that surface as well. Symmetric 0.5, and okay. Let's hide those 2 extrudes as well. Now I want to split those 2 bodies, but first I want to pattern them. So go for a circular pattern with this one, and I want to pattern the bodies. Okay, the rotation axis would be that one, and I need 6 instances, and I could go for incremental and make it 3 degrees. But in the other direction, like this. Okay. Next, another circular pattern with another solid, that one. Rotation axis should be the x-axis, I suppose. Yep. 6 instances, and again incremental 3 degrees. Yeah. Now I want to combine those bodies. So go for a combine this body and that body, and okay, and I don't want to keep the tool body. Yeah. And now I can split this, and I want to trim the solid, and the split tool would be, of course, that surface, and turn it around. This should go away, and okay. Now let's bring our -2 surface into play. Hide the revolve. Now I want to split the body with that surface, so go for another split, and the split should be a trim solid, and the split tool would be this one, and yeah, that's okay. And hide that surface. Nice. Now I want to bring back those two. And make circular patterns. First with that, yeah, that's feature, this one. Revolution axis should be again this axis down below. I need 2 instances with maybe 18 or 21, let's see. Go for 21. In the other direction looks too much, so we'll go for 18. Yeah, same with that surface. Go for another circular pattern. This one, axis would be the x-axis, 2 instances, 18 degrees. Great. Hide those two. Thicken them. Let's go for thicken offset. Should be a body, yes, and I want it to be in one direction. And this time it should be 2 mm. Let's see. If we select this one, in which direction it will go. That direction, or in this direction, that's the correct one. Apply. Same with that one. Turn it around in this direction, and should be a new body. And okay, and that should have been a new body as well, but it doesn't really matter, you could do it in one body. So that thickening head should have been a new body as well. Okay, now let's take a look. I could combine all of these, so combine that body, this one, and that one. Now trim the body with surface +2 and surface -3. So go for a split, select the solid, you don't have to select the solid, it's only one, so you have to go for the split tool, and that would be the upper one, that one, and turn it around, apply, then select the lower one, and that's okay. and again trim here, and okay. Now let's hide those surfaces, or at least the +2, and I will need those two, and to split once more, make it visible. Now I want to split with this one, and I want to trim that direction, okay. And then the split tool should be this one, turn it around, and okay. And I want to split the body once more. I could hide those. And split with the planes. This one and that one. So go for another split. Trim body, and the split tool would be the YZ plane. Yes, apply, and then the XY plane, and okay. Great, so I got a solid body. Let's bring back our revolve. And that surface has to be trimmed as well, so go for trim. The cutting tool would be that plane, and I want to remove this side, apply, then the cutting tool would be that plane, remove this side, okay. Let's bring back those surfaces, I think those two. Okay, now let's trim here, that would be the tool, this should be removed, apply, this is the tool, sorry, trim, that's the tool, this should be removed, okay. Then stitch, this one, that one, apply, and done. And now I could trim with this tool, and I want to remove this side. Okay, hide that surface. I need two more circular patterns, and therefore I want to bring back my extrudes. Circular pattern, this one with that axis again, this should be the axis, okay, 2 instances, and now I could go for 21 degrees, the other way around, okay. Yeah. And next one, this should be revolved around the x-axis, again 2 and 21 degrees. Yep, hide those 2 extrudes. And now let's trim. I could try to make it as before, so go for trim, select this as tool, remove that side if possible, apply, trim with this one, remove that side, apply, stitch them, apply, and done. And now trim, that's the tool, and this should be removed, and okay, and hide that surface, and this one should be visible. Now make another thicken, and it should not be a new body, I could already add it to the already existing one, so 2 mm would be okay. Select the face, and in that direction, looks good, okay. Now hide the revolve, make some fillets, fillet 5 mm here, apply go for 7 mm on this edge and that edge, apply and go for 10 mm on this edge here, and OK. Now let's mirror this solid, mirror that solid here, and it should be mirrored. That's the YZ plane, yeah, this one. Okay, mirror once more, again the solid, and now at the YX or XY plane. And okay, let's add a chamfer, 0.5 at this edge and that edge, and confirm, and I'm done. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook fan page. Would be very nice of you. I want to get more likes and subscriptions over there as well. So thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.